Hello and welcome to Yoga Take It. My name is Lisette Pompa. Today is day 2 on our 3rd week Yoga for Beginners. Once again, bring your props close to you and find a comfortable seated position. Today, it's a review again. So first week, we focused on plank on our 2nd day. So we're going to bring back again plank and move with a little bit more, paying attention to it during the practice. Once again, take back again, downward facing dog, that hip hinge, your ujjayi breath, so we can start to connect everything together into your flow. Okay? We're gonna start in a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes, make sure your hands feel comfortable wherever they're resting. And just taking a few breaths to connect to your breath. In and out through your nose. And just notice if you can start to tap into your ujjayi breathing. You can feel that gentle sound on the back of the throat. One more breath there. Then blink your eyes open. We're going to move on to child's pose. Just move a little bit forward. Come onto your hands and your knees. Let your hips, your knees go kind of hip or wider distance apart. The big toes touch. You send your hips back and allow your forehead to touch the floor and the arms to relax a little bit, just as they stretch a little bit forward. Now you can always place a block underneath your forehead. And if you have something with your knees and this feels completely uncomfortable to you, you can just take a seat or go to all fours. From here, you're going to stretch the arms all the way forward towards the top of the mat. And from that length, you're just going to walk your hands over to the right side. Kind of shoulder width distance apart with your hands. And this just like a side stretch. So see from here if you can pull that left hip out to the left. And the hands move maybe a little bit more to the right as you feel that kind of opposite forces. The hands moving to the right, the left hip pulling to the left. Forehead can drop down to the floor. Good, come back to center and move your hands over towards that left side. Same thing, shoulder width distance apart with your hands. Can you pull that right hip out to the right? As the hands kind of stretch out to the left. Can you feel that side stretch through the right arm and the side body? Good. Coming back to center, moving on to all fours. Coming onto your hands and your knees. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. 2 times cat-cow. Start with your tailbone. Inhale, send the tailbone back and up to the ceiling. Open the chest, look forward. Exhale, send the tailbone down, round the back, push the flow away from you. Inhale, send the tailbone up towards the ceiling, look forward and up. Exhale, rounding, send the tailbone all the way down as you push the flow away from you. Inhale, coming back to center, tabletop, push the flow away from you, just as we did yesterday or your class before. Bird dog, so stretch your right leg back to the back of the mat, tuck your right toes on the floor. Can you still find that length through the arms? And then from here, can you lift the right foot off the floor? A little bit. Can you stay here? Or maybe you can move the left arm forward towards the top of the mat. Can you find the length from your left fingertips all the way back to the right heel? Stretching the left fingertips forward, right heel pulling back. Push the flow away from you. Pull the belly in. Find Tadasana here as you stretch. And back to all fours. Cat-cow 2 times. Inhale, send the tailbone up towards the ceiling, open the chest. Exhale, send the tailbone down, round the back, push the floor. Good. Once again, inhale. Send the tailbone down. Open the chest as you look forward. Exhale and round in. Push as much as you can. Belly in. Inhale, coming back again to tabletop. Wrists underneath your shoulders. Push the floor away from you. Long through the neck. Stretch your left leg back behind you. Kind of half plank. Pull that left heel all the way back. Can you lift the left foot off the floor a little bit? Stay here or stretch your right arm forward towards the top of the mat. Lift. Press the floor away from you with the left hand. Stretch your right fingertips forward as you stretch your left heel back. Can you find the length again? Strong with that left arm. Stretch forward. Stretch back. And back to all fours. Child's pose. Just for a couple of breaths as you can rest in your hands and your wrists. Good. Moving back again onto all fours. And we're going to look at our first plank today. So from all fours, or actually just sit on your heels for a moment. So if you think about cat pose, that's when you're doing the rounding of the back as you're on all fours. Thing is that you want to take some inspiration from there to bring it into plank pose. So as you have your hands on the floor, think that if you're in plank pose, you basically want to find Tadasana again. So all those points that we were working on as we stand on the top of the mat. But we want to place the hands on the floor. What's going to happen here is that as you stretch the arms forward and you press your hands on the floor, you want to round from the upper back. So you want the shoulder blades to move away from each other. So instead of the shoulder blades coming back and touching and collapsing on the shoulder blades, you want to push the floor away from you to create some space right in the middle of the back and spread the shoulder blades away from each other. As you push the floor away from you, we're going to make sure that the shoulders move back away from the ears too at the same time as we push the floor. Okay? Come onto your hands on your knees. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. And then from here, just find that strength on the arms. So push the floor away from you. The arms are straight. As you push the floor away from you, send the shoulders back away from the ears. Can you step one foot back, tuck your toes on the floor? Can you step that other foot back, tuck your toes on the floor? And then find that push from the heels back, push from the floor with the hands, spread the shoulder blades away from each other, keep the neck long, shoulders back away from the ears. Can you find that Tadasana through the upper body, through the whole body actually? One more breath here. And then move back into downward facing dog. Good, we're gonna come back here again. Don't worry. Inhale, bring your right leg back and up to the ceiling or knees to the floor. Exhale as you step your right foot forward in between the hands, low lunge. Drop that left knee down to the floor. Inhale and lift the upper body up. Bring your hands to the right thigh for a moment. Connect through that lower belly, pull the lower belly in. Bring your hands behind you, interlace your fingers, and then take a moment to open the chest. Can you draw the shoulders back for this one? And really open through the chest just to find that balance from all that pushing and rounding to actually open the chest and release some tension there. Good. Bring your hands back to the floor. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot back. And think about downward facing dog again. Press your hands on the floor. Arms are straight. Inhale, bring your left leg back and up to the ceiling or knees to the floor. Exhale as you step your left foot forward. Help it if you need. Lower your right knee down to the floor. Inhale, lift it to a stop. Bring your hands to your left thigh for a moment. See that lower belly in. Find that strength on the lower back. Bring your hands behind you, interlace your fingers, throw the shoulders back, open your chest. Look forward, maybe up towards the ceiling. Good, then bring your hands back to the floor. Downward facing dog, so stepping all the way back. Hips up towards the ceiling. Look forward towards your hands. Inhale, bend your knees, get high on your toes. Exhale, step towards the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway and lengthen. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up, arms over the head, reach up. Exhale, arms down by your side. Tadasana, take a moment here just to find your Tadasana again. So press the four corners of your feet down, lift from the arches, keep the lower belly in, move the front ribs back, but let the chest open. Arms down by your side. Same thing, find this position, feel it on your body. We're gonna bring the same thing into plank pose, just with your hands in front of you and pushing the flow away from you so we can create some space in between the shoulder blades. So not hanging here, but pushing. But the same thing, Tadasana through the whole body. Okay, sun salutation A. Inhale, lift the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hinge from your hips as you fall forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, step back, plank pose. Take a moment here, find it, push the flow away from you, find your Tadasana, breathe. Inhale, lean forward onto the tippy toes, lower your knees down to the floor, hug the elbows in, Chaturanga as you exhale, just halfway. Inhale, lift up, upward facing dog. Exhale, pushing back to downward facing dog. Good, take one more breath there. Look forward towards your hands. Inhale, bend your knees, get high in your toes. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, come all the way up, arms over the head, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Once again, same thing. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, hinge from your hips as you fall forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, step back, plank pose. Lean forward onto the tippy toes, knees down. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, upward facing dog. Exhale, pushing back to downward facing dog. One more breath here. Look forward towards your hands. Inhale, bend your knees, get high on your toes. Exhale, step forward to the top. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, come all the way up, arms over the head, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. One more time. Inhale, lift the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back, plank pose. Take a moment here. Find it. Good. Lean forward onto the tippy toes. Knees down. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, upward facing dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your right leg back and up to the ceiling or knees to the floor. Exhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands. Warrior two. Drop that left heel down to the floor. Inhale and open the arms out to the sides. Good. Heel to heel on the floor. Keep your right knee on top of your right toes. Now find that length through both arms. Inhale, bring your right palm up to the ceiling. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Make sure you're not pressing on your left knee with your left fingertips. Good. Come back to warrior two. Pause there. Straighten your front leg. Trikonasana. Now send your right hip back and the right fingertips forward towards the top of the mat. Catch a block. Bring it here to the inner edge of your right foot. And then lift the left arm up towards the ceiling. Look down towards your right foot. Now straighten the right leg if possible. Lift the right kneecap, contract the right thigh. Then look up towards your left fingertips again. Can you find that length from your left fingertips down to the right hand? Can you get a little bit lighter on your right hand? So you're lifting up towards the ceiling with your left fingertips. Keep engaging through the right thigh. Keep that right leg active without pressing the right knee back. Take a moment there. Good. Bring your left hand down to the floor. Plank pose. Take your time as you step back. Good. Knees on the floor if you need to. So you're going to push the floor away from you. Shoulder blades spreading away from each other. Then from there, shoulders back away from the ears. Push the floor. Can you lengthen the legs, press the heels back? Can you find Tadasana through the body? Keep the neck long, keep the knees down on the floor if you need. One more breath there. Good, lean forward onto the tippy toes and lower all the way down to the floor. Good, cobra pose. So point the toes back, hip width distance apart with your feet. Draw the shoulders kind of up to the ceiling and then back away from the ears. Inhale, lift up halfway into cobra. Exhale, lower down. 2 more times. Once again, shoulders up, back away from the ears. Press your hips down on the floor. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, lower down. Good. 1 more time. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, lower. Tuck your toes on the floor and press back to downward facing dog. There you go. Left side. Inhale, bring your left leg back and up to the ceiling. Exhale, step your left foot forward in between the hands to warrior 2. Drop that right heel down on the floor. Inhale and open the arms out to the sides. Stretch your left fingertips forward and back. Relax your face. You're almost there. You're doing great. Keep the heels in line. Open the left knee out to the left. Feel the strength through the arms. Inhale, bring your left thumb up to the ceiling. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Stretch up and back. Good. Come back to warrior 2. Straighten your front leg. Trikonasana. Send your left hip back. Left fingertips move forward. And lower your left hand down. Catch your block. Bring it to the inner edge of your left foot, left heel, somewhere there, even probably closer to you, as the right arm stretches up towards the ceiling. Can you look down to the left foot, engage the left thigh, lift the kneecap, maybe the left leg can be straight, and then reach up through the right fingertips. Open the chest, really lengthen up towards the ceiling. Good. Bring your right hand down to the floor. Plank pose. Step your left foot back. Lower the knees if you need to. Just focus on your hands and your shoulders first. Shoulders on top of the wrists. You're going to push the floor away from you. Draw the shoulders back away from the ears. The arms are straight. You can stay with the knees there on the floor. You're building a lot of strength on the arms and the shoulders. Or you can tuck your toes on the floor and pull the heels back towards the wall behind you. You're going to hold it here for 3 breaths. Find Tadasana through the body. Hold it. 3. Push the floor, shoulders back. 2. Push the floor, shoulders back. 1. Child's pose. Knees to the floor. Send your hips back. Nice job. Good. Relax the arms. If you never do this, you might be feeling it now, a lot on the arms and the shoulders. It's all good. You're building strength. So if you need a break tomorrow, you can take it, or you can just go through the class again in an easier way. The more you do it, the better it will feel. Take 1 more breath there. And then downward facing dog. Stretch the arms forward, tuck your toes on the floor, send your hips back to the heels, and then up towards the ceiling. Look forward towards your hands. Bend your knees, get high on your toes, and then we're going to step or jump forward towards the top just to sit on the mat. So just step, step, and sit down on your mat. Lay on your back. All the way down on the floor. Spine twist. So we're gonna bend your both legs for this one. Feet on the floor, legs together, feet together. Scoop your hips a little bit to the right. Hug your knees to your chest, and then drop your both legs over to the left side. Right hand can go on top of the right thigh. Open the right arm out to the right. Good. Look whatever you want, all the way up to the right, or close your eyes. Take a moment. There you go. Bring your knees back to your chest. Place your feet on the floor for a moment. Scoop your hips a little bit to your left. Hug your knees to your chest and drop your legs over to the right as you open the left arm out to the left. Close your eyes again. Completely relax. And come back to center. Shavasana. Legs down, arms down by your side. Close your eyes. Let your legs open as wide as they need to open. If you want to take any other position that makes you feel more comfortable and relaxed, go for that. So you just want to make sure you're finishing the class in a completely relaxed way, in something, in a shape or pose that works for you. And that's it for today. We have one more class this week. So thanks for watching today, and I'll see you back again soon. Namaste.